Good evening from Dubrovnik, Croatia. This will be a controversial one. Where would you go? Split or Dubrovnik? There's all sorts going on here. What a beautiful night. The sun is just about to go down. The guys are just coming off their boat trip. We'll head into the old town. There's a guy playing the piano on the right hand side. What a beautiful city Dubrovnik is. But is it better than Split? Let's discuss the pros and cons. I should have been on a boat trip. Lots of boat trips here. Let's take a wee wander anyway. Absolutely stunning night. Yes, this will split opinion. See what I've done there? I will split opinion. If you want to pick one place to come in Croatia, they're over 4 hours away in the bus, so you're probably going to pick one or the other unless you're mad like me and go on the bus for 4.5 hours and see both, which I probably recommend if you can. It's pretty nice. Then do you pick Split or Dubrovnik? I'm not 100% sure. Let's make a wee decision. I'm on the wee pocket Osmo camera, so hopefully the quality is going to be okay when it gets a wee bit darker at night. This camera's not the best, to be honest, but it's brilliant for during the day, and it's very convenient when I run out of storage on my phone, which I've just done. Check out this guy. This might swing it for Dubrovnik. A wee piano bar. Oh, class. Having your dinner here and the guy's on the piano. That is class, isn't it? This place is called Poklisa. Okay, you can pause that. Oh, really nice. Playing a bit of classical music there, absolute class. And look at this. This doesn't kind of go in with the theme. This class place, guy on the piano, and then they're selling Costa coffee. What's going on there? That makes no sense. Makes no sense whatsoever. Right, let's continue. So if you've been watching the videos from Croatia, thanks so much for all the support. What a lovely country I think it is. The two places I've been, I couldn't fault, Split and Dubrovnik. We'll talk about the pros and cons in each of them. Game of Thrones, I think it's got a wee scene near there, but I've done a video there, so we're going to go down this way. I'll leave a link at the end to all the Croatia videos. You can make your mind up between them. Let's first of all talk about the prices, the difference between the prices, okay? There's no doubt in my mind Dubrovnik is more expensive than Split. Split is not cheap, but price of a soft drink and a beer is a wee bit more in Dubrovnik than it is in Split. I've done another video talking about prices, so I won't really go on too much. For a beer here, you'll pay between €6 and €8 normally in most bars, especially bars with entertainment. There's not many bars with live music here, one or two. The Irish bar, the Gaff, fantastic entertainment actually. You'll pay €7 or €8 for a draft beer in there, depending on what you buy. Stella is €7. The local one is €8. Again, the same but in Split. For a beer, most places you'll be looking at €6, €7, €8. I think there was one restaurant Split, I had a bottle of beer, Starapram, and it was €5. So it was a wee bit cheaper. Game of Thrones shop there, which I've passed many times. Lovely city. So price wise, I think Split possibly might have cheaper accommodation right in the centre at the old town. If you've seen what I paid for the hotel in Split, it was a really nice hotel in a brilliant location. I've not been able to replicate that here. I'm staying up the hill, halfway up near the cable car tonight. I made a mistake booking that one, it's too far away. It's not actually far away, it's only a 10-minute walk, but it's up 1,000 steps. That's the problem, it's hilly. So accommodation, I'm going to say basically Split will probably win on accommodation value for money. You'll get more for your money in Split compared to Dubrovnik. If you want a really nice hotel with a swimming pool here, there's not that many that are under a couple of £100 a night in the old town area. There is an area outside here within 2 miles that people tell me has got a lot of entertainment, a lot of hotels on, so you'll probably have to head out there to get better value for money. And to be fair, it's hard to give a comparison because I've only really seen the old town in Split and the old town in Dubrovnik. I've done as many videos as I possibly can in the limited time frame that I've got, but they're both really nice. Flight times are almost going to be identical, so that's not going to play a part in it. It'll just depend what deals you can get to Split and Dubrovnik. Both of them offer excursions as well, So if you're interested in a wee day out or even a day trip to Montenegro or Bosnia, then I believe that's available in both places. Shopping is quite limited in both the old towns, but there is, I think, a big shopping centre maybe in Split where they do a free transfer on a bus. How nice is it here? So I couldn't really tell you much about the shopping, to be fair. If you've got any mobility problems, it's hillier in Dubrovnik up the top there, but you can basically stick to these bottom streets, but the side streets are quite interesting, the ones up the top there as well. I've done quite a lot of videos on the side streets, so it just depends. Interestingly enough, I've done another video talking about it. Let's go down the side streets here. I've done another video talking about it. You'll find that Dubrovnik is very, very busy during the day, but it gets a lot quieter at night. So I found Split was a bit busier at night. Both of the places are not party places, so if you're going as a couple, that's going to be perfect. Didn't really see much going on for families in either. If you're looking for nightlife, there's not really any bars I've seen here open to 2-3 in the morning. There will be nightclubs, I'm sure, open to that time in the morning, but if you're looking for actual bars open to 2-3 in the morning, then I don't think either of these cities are going to be what you're looking for. Wee tavern pub there, very nice. Transfers from the airport, let's discuss that. Split was about half an hour on the bus, and the bus, I think, to the airport from here is €10. It was €8 in Split, so it's a wee bit more. It takes 40 minutes to the airport on the bus here, so they're both really pretty similar. I couldn't really give you a winner between those two, to be fair. So I think it comes down to really what you're looking for. Both of them don't have good beaches. I think Split has got possibly better beaches nearby, but they're not what we class as proper sandy beaches. So either one is not going to be that great. Let's go down this other way actually. No, we're down this way. We're down this way actually. I've done a wee video talking about the Christmas shop. If anybody likes Christmas, you'll love it here. That might sway you. You might come to Dubrovnik just for the Christmas shop. How cool is that? They're open all year. I think they shut in January, then they reopen again for the summer months. But yeah, I've got another video showing you that anyway. I have a wee chat with the lady in there as well. So they're both pretty good walking cities you can get about in. If you don't care about live music and entertainment, then either one's going to be fine. If you do care about live music and entertainment, I would say there's very, very slightly more going on in Split. There's a couple of bars doing live music, in Dubrovnik, not Split. There's a bar in Split I was in, but they do live music, but they're very few and far between there. So there's more going on in Dubrovnik if you want entertainment or live music. Even a few bars have got piano players in Dubrovnik as well, so I would say that side of it would win for me, and it would sway me a wee bit towards Dubrovnik. But I think probably if you had to pin me down, take away the live music aspect, which for me is important, I would definitely, that would influence my decision. I would probably pick Split just on the fact it's slightly better value for money. If you were there for 3 days and you're there as a couple, you maybe could spend a couple of £100 less in Split than you could in Dubrovnik, but then you walk down these streets and you realise how nice it is here, and I think it's a tie really. I could stay in any of these places, no problem. We've got another video just talking about all the prices, so we won't focus on that too much. But yeah, let me know what you think. If you've been to both Split and Dubrovnik, what's your favourite? I'm really finding it hard to pick between the two of them. They're both the same flight times. They're probably both the same cost-wise getting here on the flight. I flew to Split with, who did I fly with again? EasyJet, and I'm flying back with Jet 2. So the flights really won't make much difference. Oh, get 50% off here. I did mention there's no 2-for-1s then. We just found a 50% off if you want a wee spritz. I've not seen any happy hours for beers or anything like that here. It's just not that kind of place really, to be honest with you. So yeah, let me know in the comments. I'm only slightly swaying towards Dubrovnik because I was in the Irish bar the other night, and the musician, was one of the best I've seen. It was an absolutely fantastic set they had done, and they showed the football in a couple of bars here as well. Split was quite hard. There was hardly any bars showing the football, and no bars had like Sky Sports or anything like that, Hard Rock Cafe there. But that's not a criteria for a city break really, for most people. I'm just a wee bit fussy that way. I want a wee option. It's beautiful here, but absolutely beautiful. Now I'm just heading back up to my hotel, which is up Mount Everest. We won't go all the way up there, don't worry viewers. I've made a big mistake with this hotel tonight, having to walk up all these steps to it. I was staying just round the corner in the wee youth hostel, just round there. Location wise it was amazing. Nothing beat the hotel I stayed in Split, but check that video out. That was fantastic. Had a rooftop terrace as well. Absolutely amazing. So I don't think there's anything else really to compare the two, is there? They're both pretty similar in a lot of ways. They'll attract a lot of tourists. That's one thing I might say actually. See if you don't like big crowds, you maybe want to pick Split, because Dubrovnik during the day with all the cruise passengers and the amount of people coming here for Game of Thrones and all that stuff, I think during the day Dubrovnik is a lot busier. I've done another video talking about it with your first impressions when you go off the bus here and you walk through the city walls. I was like that, wow, this is claustrophobic, all these people here. And I didn't really film that bit. I captured it on another film, but it wasn't really highlighting it. We market down there. Guy's got an interesting t-shirt there. It says be ready for anything. I don't know, the views button Dubrovnik are amazing, aren't they? Absolutely amazing. I've not even seen all of it. My apartment is literally, see the houses right at the back there, halfway up towards the cable car. Yeah, that is where I'm. I'm at the wine museum behind it, and you go up the steps to the street at the very back of here. It's an absolute heart attack hill, cardiac. I couldn't find it at first, and then I spoke to the owner. Eventually we met up. This is where the bus will drop you off in Dubrovnik if you're coming from Split. That bus journey, it's actually a nice bus journey, it's scenic, but 4.5 hours. Jeez, oh, there's some of them are 5.5 hours, they stop at even more stops. So just bear that in mind as well. I've not even been in the wine museum. Beautiful building, but isn't it? If you're new to the channel, do me a wee favour, it doesn't cost anything. Hit the wee subscribe button. Check out all the other videos on the channel. We'll be somewhere else quite soon, obviously. I believe all the drinking water here is drinkable, so I had a wee drink out of fountain earlier on. This wee spot is absolutely beautiful. During the day there's a million people here during the day, so you struggle to get a wee space down here to show, to take a wee picture and show how nice it is. But yeah, it's a really difficult one, that. I'm still undecided. I think it comes down to price, to be honest with you. If they're both the same price, then you've got a decision to make, but if one's a couple of £100 cheaper than the other, you probably go with that one. Beautiful here, but eh? Wee Pebble Beach down there with the kayaks. I'm doing that now. This is a fancy wee restaurant. Look at all the waiting staff, they're all dressed up, bow ties and everything, ties. Oh, it looks absolute class in there. The Hilton Imperial Hotel's just down to the left here, around the corner. So, unfortunately I'm not staying in that, but I'm thinking of getting the cable car up to my hotel, honestly. The cable car is just round the corner from my hotel. I'm thinking of getting it. €27. It would save me climbing these steps. I'm seriously thinking about it. Thanks for watching, viewers. I really appreciate it. You've walked me back to my hotel almost. I'll spare you the trip up the steps because I might collapse and die. You wouldn't want to see that in camera. I know you wouldn't. At least you'll know where I am, mind you. Okay, viewers. Goodbye from Croatia.